Hey fam, welcome back to another video with your girl Michelle. Today's video is going to be just a little bit different than normal. I'm going to be doing these weekly updates on my progress with my VSG surgery. And so that is what today's video is. It is my 1 week post-op update. I got VSG surgery on June 8th, 2022. That was 1 week ago today. And so I am very excited to share with you how that went in my own words and my update for this week. So let's just jump right into it. Let's get all the formalities out the way. Let's get all of the things that I know you came here to see out the way. My name is Michelle. I am a wife and mother of 3. On my channel, I do mostly cleaning content, but of course there will be some lifestyle content and vlogs involved. If you missed my last video, I posted about my surgery and I vlogged it. So if you would please check that video out for me, like, comment, and subscribe on that video, and you'll understand more about what I'm going to talk about today. Week 1, I am down 15.2 pounds. Round of applause for me. So the day before surgery, we have to weigh in with my surgeon. That's how he runs his process, either the morning of or the day before. My particular weigh-in happened to be the day before my surgery, and I was 291.4. On surgery day, they weighed me as well, but I did not get those measurements. I'm sure it wasn't too much different. And today I weighed in at 276.2. Well, of course, I'm very happy with that outcome. I can definitely tell the difference in just my physical form. Like my face, I can tell has slimmed down. I can tell the way my shirts fit. I can definitely tell the difference. I am recovering well, and that's going to be the first topic that we get into. Okay, so recovery. If you watched my vlog, then you know I left you guys off at the point of me coming home the very next day after surgery, and I was spending some time with my children. I did that for maybe about 30 minutes and I was wiped. I was so tired because when I came in from the hospital, I immediately wanted to shower because I did not have any energy to shower while I was at the hospital. And so I just felt really gross. I had like stickers still on me so that they were using to, you know, connect things with to monitor me. I had, of course, the glue, which is still there, but of course it's diminishing day by day. But I just really wanted to shower off. I felt really gross. And so I took a really good shower. I washed my hair and I immediately put on some PJs, jumped in the bed, and spent some time with my children. That first recovery day was pretty rough. So I wasn't in like any immense amount of pain. I was just very tired. Again, my surgeon does not, you have to walk. So he doesn't play about the walking. Like I was up at 4:30 in the morning walking, and I had to do that every hour, 5 laps until I went home. So of course, when I got home, I was exhausted. So I was mostly just uncomfortable and tired. And so I slept most of that first day, got up, watched a little TV. I didn't do very much at all. I was really sore on the spot where they took my stomach out, the actual stomach where they pulled it out. That's the incision that hurts the worst. So I was really sore in that area. And so that evening, I did need to take the pain medication that was prescribed to me. Now, they prescribed to me hydrocodone with Tylenol in it. You see how like burps come? It's a thing. Took that for maybe 3 nights. The second day I was home, it was a little bit better. I should have been walking a little bit more, and I also felt that I needed to cough. And so what I did was I would brace my abdomen with a pillow and lean over the top of the bed, and I would cough, because when they put the tube down your throat, they have to intubate you when you're having surgery under general anesthesia. And so my throat was very raw. My voice was altered and funny for a couple days, but yeah, I needed to cough because then like phlegm will come up from that. And so I had to brace myself in order to cough because the incision sites really hurt when I had to cough. It's the same feeling like my cousin made me laugh, and like it was a belly laugh and it hurt so bad. And so she was like, "Oh no, I gotta be careful, I gotta be careful." And because I know how that feels. And excuse me, let me take a bite of Jello. That was the first thing that I noticed, was the coughing was very uncomfortable. I needed to sleep elevated because I felt like I could breathe better that way. And then I needed to be walking. So the first and second day I didn't do as much walking as I should have, and I could tell that I needed to walk. And so by the third day, I was up making sure that I walked and did a couple little light things around the house, like washed a couple dishes. And when I say a couple, I mean like 4 or 5 plates. I transferred a load from the dryer to the basket. They're still in there. They haven't been folded. Just light things like that. And by the 4th day, I was able to go ahead and fifth day. By about the 4th or 5th day, I was able to do a little bit more. So like I was able to bathe my daughter, my baby daughter. I wasn't lifting her at all during any of those periods, even though my surgeon doesn't have me on restrictions. He just says whatever is uncomfortable or hurts, don't do it. I haven't cooked a real like decent meal at all yet. So I've been making, the first couple days I did nothing, zero. Do you hear me? So, but I felt good enough to kind of start helping out a little bit. And so like I would make like pasta in the bag, like the voila bags of pasta that you can just dump into a pot that already has like the frozen sauce in it and everything. And then I would just season it up and put it in a bowl for everybody. Snacks, they can get all of that stuff on their own. I just have them bring some for the baby when they grab themselves a snack. So that part has been really easy. So yesterday I made tacos for everyone and it smelled so good. Like I love tacos. In the surgery vlog, I even talked about tacos. So it's one of my favorites that I make, and it smelled so good. The recovery has not been that bad. The recovery has been generally well. As you can see, I'm sitting on the floor. I'm sitting crisscross style on the floor. I'm not in any pain anymore. If I go if something falls and I go to catch it really quick and I have to contract my abdomen muscles, then I'll feel like some discomfort. But as far as pain from moving around, none. I'm healing really well and I'm grateful for that. The next topic is going to be what I ate this week. So water has been my biggest struggle. It has been my biggest struggle, you guys. Like, it is so hard to drink water. It literally almost feels like rocks going down, and I don't know why. So I'm just constantly trying to sip. It just don't give what it just don't give what it's supposed to get. Water is just not it. And I've tried several different waters. I've tried my favorite waters, which are Smart Water, Life Water, Fiji water. No. And this is just water from my refrigerator, the filtered water from my refrigerator. It's the same. It all feels like rocks going down. I also have Jello, and I'm full. This is what I ate. This is what I ate of the Jello, and I'm full. Okay, so that just gives you an idea of how much my stomach can hold. Warm things work better for me. I was drinking broth at first. So at the hospital, they gave me broth, and it was like a godsend. Like, it felt like I had never tasted anything better in this world but this vegetable broth that they brought me. And now I'm just like, no. What I've been drinking for my liquids has been my Premier protein shake. I've been trying to get my couple swigs of water in. Gatorade Zero has been a godsend. It's not too sweet. If you tasted Gatorade Zero before, it kind of has like a salty taste to it at the end. So it's not too sweet. Tea has been really good to me. And that's about it, you guys. I'm not very hungry at all. My surgeon, he does 2 weeks liquid, full liquid, and then he does 2 weeks puree, and then he does soft. So I have a little bit of ways to go before I can go on to soft foods. You just basically want to give your body a chance to heal. You want to give your stomach a chance to heal. It's just been cut. Like, you have literally maybe a third of your stomach left, sometimes less. Okay, so we talked about recovery. We talked about what I'm eating. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about in this update video is something that I'm going to call valid points. And these are just things that were valid to me on my journey. I don't know if it'll be the same for you in your journey, or has been the same if you've already had VSG surgery. Here are some things that are valid points to me. When I chose my surgeon, I chose him because he was aggressive. He doesn't have the best reputation for having the best bedside manner, but he's very respectful. He tells you like it is. He's no nonsense, and I appreciate that. His complication rate, very, very low. I appreciate that. Even the nurses that took care of me, you know, I asked them, and they would say, he's great. Some people say that he's hard to work with, but what I can say is that I hardly ever, if ever, have seen any of his patients back with a complication. That was important to me. When choosing your surgeon, choose somebody who fits what you need from your surgery. This is a tool. You can't come back from this. So you want somebody that's experienced. You want somebody who knows what they're doing. My surgeon only does bariatric surgery. My second valid point is go into this open-minded. Like, you have to want the results. So you have to start making the changes beforehand. I was already eating healthier. I was already working out. I was already in the right mind frame that if they, for some reason, some god awful reason, if they were to cancel my surgery, I was still going to be on the track to losing weight. So this is a lifestyle change. This is not something you do as a quick fix to just lose weight. Of course, you're going to lose weight, especially the first 6 months to a year. That's like the golden sweet spot. You're going to lose weight because you physically can't consume enough calories to stay the weight that you are. But you can regain. So you have to make this a lifestyle change. Okay, the next valid point is be prepared for some of the side effects. So like, I get these bubbles that come up in my chest, and then I like feel like I have to burp just randomly. When I'm full, I don't get a sensation of fullness. I get a bubbling feeling in my tummy where it's like, okay, nothing else should go down here. Take your time with things and just be open-minded to the process. It's not going to, everybody's journey is not going to look the same. Yes, I lost 15.2 pounds in 1 week, and someone else may have lost 25 pounds in 1 week, and someone else may have only lost 7. We're all different people with different metabolisms, different body types, different surgeons who took out different amounts of the organ that we went in to have removed. It's all going to be different. It's all going to vary. Our recoveries are all going to vary. My friend had a little bit of a more difficult recovery than I did. My cousin had a little bit more of a difficult recovery than I did. My recovery has been a breeze. It just differs person to person. So don't compare yourself to the next person. My last valid point for this video is if you are considering doing this surgery, do it. If you needed confirmation or somebody to tell you to do it, let me be the person. Do it. Do it. I considered this for so long, and I just didn't want to give in and feel like I was taking the easy way out. But I'm going to tell you this right now. There's nothing easy about deciding to get a surgery. There's nothing easy about making the changes that you'll have to make for the rest of your life. There's nothing easy about any of it. You have to make the changes or you won't get the results that you desire. Don't feel like it's a failure. Feel like you're doing something well for yourself. I feel like I gave myself a gift. It's the first gift that I've given myself in a very long time, and I'm proud of it. So if you want to see my changes week to week, then be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you've had VSG surgery, and if you're considering it, talk to me. I want to hear from you. The last thing I'm going to show you is how my incisions look, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up the video. Okay, so these are my incisions at 1 week post-op. I have one here. This is the big one that was the most uncomfortable, where they took my tummy out. I have one here and here, and then I have one here. So I think there's 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So those are my incisions, and I think they look pretty good. The glue is all the way gone from this one. And I think they'll heal really well. Okay, fam, I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for update week 2. Bye.